Breaking the cycle of vengeance, Marcus Aurelius' Stoic wisdom. In the chronicles of history, few figures have left as indelible a mark on the world of philosophy and ethics as Marcus Aurelius. As a Stoic philosopher and the Roman emperor from 161 to 180, he faced numerous challenges and ethical dilemmas during his rule. One of the most profound aspects of his philosophical thought is his approach to breaking the cycle of vengeance. In a world often driven by retribution and retaliation, Marcus Aurelius offers a timeless and insightful perspective on how to transcend this cycle and cultivate a more virtuous and peaceful existence. The Stoic Foundation. To understand Marcus Aurelius' philosophy on breaking the cycle of vengeance, it's essential to delve into the core principles of Stoicism. Stoicism, founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BC, emphasizes the pursuit of wisdom, virtue, and inner tranquility as the path to true happiness and fulfillment. Key Stoic beliefs include the acceptance of events beyond our control, the importance of self-examination, and the rejection of harmful emotions like anger and hatred. In a world marked by political intrigue, military campaigns, and external threats to the Roman Empire, Marcus Aurelius turned to Stoicism as his guiding philosophy. His personal journal, known as the Meditations, serves as a testament to his commitment to Stoic principles, including the rejection of vengeance. The vicious cycle of vengeance. Vengeance, in its essence, is a cycle of harm perpetuated by harm. When one individual seeks retribution for a perceived wrong, it often begets further retaliation. This cycle of vengeance can spiral out of control, leading to escalating conflicts, resentment, and suffering. Marcus Aurelius recognized the futility of this cycle and offered a profound alternative. Rejecting vengeance. Central to Marcus Aurelius' Stoic philosophy is the rejection of vengeance as a just or virtuous act. He believed that harboring feelings of anger and the desire for revenge only serve to poison one's own soul, leading to inner turmoil and moral decay. In his Meditations, he wrote, "How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it." This sentiment encapsulates his belief that the harm caused by seeking revenge far outweighs any perceived justice it might deliver. Instead of retaliating, Marcus Aurelius urged individuals to respond with reason, empathy, and compassion. The power of empathy, or the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, plays a pivotal role in Marcus Aurelius' approach to breaking the cycle of vengeance. He believed that by empathizing with those who wrong us, we can transcend the desire for revenge and respond with wisdom and compassion. In the Meditations, he wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil." This passage reflects his recognition of the imperfections of humanity and the power of empathy in diffusing conflicts. By understanding that those who wrong us are often driven by their own ignorance and flaws, we can choose a more virtuous path. The virtue of forgiveness. Forgiveness, according to Marcus Aurelius, is the antidote to vengeance. He saw forgiveness as an act of strength, wisdom, and moral integrity. It allows individuals to break free from the cycle of harm and to cultivate inner peace. In the Meditations, he wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." This aphorism encapsulates his belief that by refusing to emulate the harmful actions of one's adversaries, we can rise above the cycle of vengeance and become better, more virtuous individuals. Forgiveness is an expression of inner strength and a commitment to higher ethical principles. Transcending the cycle. In essence, Marcus Aurelius teaches us that breaking the cycle of vengeance requires a transformation of our inner selves. It demands that we cultivate virtues like empathy, compassion, and forgiveness. It challenges us to rise above our base instincts and respond to wrongdoing with wisdom and grace. In practice, this may involve several steps. Self-awareness. Before we can break the cycle of vengeance, we must first become aware of our own desire for revenge. This self-awareness allows us to pause and reflect on our emotions. Empathy. Try to understand the perspective and motivations of the person who wronged you. Recognize that they, too, are flawed human beings influenced by their own experiences and limitations. Choosing forgiveness. Forgiveness is not condoning the wrongdoing. It's a choice to let go of the desire for revenge. It's a recognition that holding on to anger and resentment only harms us. Transcending ego. Often, vengeance is driven by wounded pride and ego. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to rise above our egoic desires and seek a higher moral ground. Inner peace. Ultimately, breaking the cycle of vengeance leads to inner peace and tranquility. It allows us to free ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment. Conclusion. Marcus Aurelius' Stoic philosophy on breaking the cycle of vengeance is a timeless and profound guide to living a virtuous and fulfilling life. By rejecting vengeance, embracing empathy, and practicing forgiveness, individuals can free themselves from the destructive cycle of harm and cultivate inner tranquility. In a world often marked by conflict and retribution, Marcus Aurelius' wisdom offers a path to a more just, compassionate, and peaceful existence.